Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Badash. Double honors to the elders for preaching His word truthfully and sincerely, and Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say Shalom to your Akim out there. And this is a recent news article from February 27, 2023 by RT.com, Alternative World News. And it reads, Chinese military put on high alert. The U.S. is threatening peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait, a Chinese army spokesperson said. It says a U.S. warplane recently fly through the Taiwan Strait is a threat to the stability of the region, a Chinese army spokesperson stated. A sighting by China Daily on Monday. It says the PAA Pashtun anti-submarine patrol and reconnaissance aircraft flew through the strait separating the mainland China and the self-governed island of Taiwan on Monday. A Chinese Su-27 took off and monitored the American spy plane along its path. Senator Kong Shi-Yi, a spokesperson of the PLA People's Liberation Army Eastern Theater Command, said this maneuver deliberates damage the regional situation and jeopardize peace and stability in the region. He added that the Chinese military was on high alert to resolute safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity. The U.S. forces in the region acknowledged the maneuver. The United States will continue to fly, sail, and operate anywhere international law allows, including within the Taiwan Strait, the 7th Fleet commander said in a statement. It says Taiwanese Ministry of National Defense confirmed that they knew of the PAA's flight in a short official statement on the same day, calling the situation normal. Back in June 2022, the U.S. sent a PAA into the Taiwan Strait soon after Beijing deployed 29 aircrafts in the Taiwan self-declared air defense identification zones, the ADIZ back then, and she similarly accused the U.S. and Taiwan of hyping the maneuver up and testing China's determination by sending American warships through the straits. Taiwanese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Johnny Wu argued that the waterway was part of the international waters in response to the U.S. spy plane flight through Beijing. Beijing held their own military exercise in August of last year. And it says the China-U.S. relationships are experiencing increasing levels of tension due to the spy balloon scandal. A Chinese high-altitude balloon crossed over the continental U.S. late January and early February.
So you doing back today?
Yeah.
I'm doing that shit. Oh, my ass back today.
Bro.
And you got another pop. Them pops $2. And they good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting me some when I go to jail. Give me about 5.
Oh, okay.
Y'all my stuff. Y'all in there, y'all.
Oh, okay.
What y'all doing? I have enough can good. I ain't buying no more can good.
Right.
I got cereal to eat in there, you know. Juice ate some of.
Right.
Shit in there, you eat all shit. All this stuff, I'm saving them. I ain't trying to shoot them.
Right.
I just cooked them pork chops yesterday. Cook enough so you won't have to throw the food away.
Right.
Yeah, June say get it. I think June got this kind of sad. He should have just let June throw them shower.
Yeah, true.
He had that out the way.
Right.
My Junior Pop got the refrigerator packed. Shit. He can't buy that much food.
Right.
And my refrigerator like that always have for some ice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gave the mailman that key.
Yeah, good thing you did.
I got to get to the post when I be gone Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
When is the third?
Um,
On Thursday?
yeah, Thursday or Friday, something around like that. Yeah.
And the Wednesday's the first.
Right. Yep.
Oh boy. You keep sleep.
Yeah.
She having to try to get that time put her ass in that car.
Right.
Trying to run out. I went down there towards the chicken plant. Next time me up there golfing, throwing the chair way in the wheel on.
Right.
Shit, walked to the other chair to the shop. I looked at the chairs over there, over at the old house. It was nice. I think it was $20 a piece. So
Mm-hmm.
that big one was for 30 so. They wouldn't even put 3 out there. Shit. Buy me a little small meat grill.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in the house. I'll put it up on that table. I cook with it. Like I get my mother, I keep the old grill. I that shit again.
Right.
It's cheap, right? You want to make mine do cut my meat down. Dude, they got some bad ones. They start being about $40.
Right.
They nice. They cook the bone off the meat, put the charcoal shell inside, smoke,
Yeah.
cook good. My other one, I'm gonna take it, leave it over there along that road. I told her, take it to somebody's house and put it up, cause it stay out there if you run out. I gotta take it down the jar. That's fine, though. I asked my landlord, could I put it in the basement? I see straight. Take it, put this on that house. He took that into the only Mark Dead house.
Right.
That's on my phone, we put my grill there. I'm hosting. I didn't put that shit, you know. You put all this stuff. I found it.
Yeah.
All that stuff I got from my one people there. We probably ain't nobody gonna get the house. Shit. I was gonna have my hoes and stuff. I didn't take them, I left them over here.
Right.
Stack them in that closet up there. Tie them up. You want Junior to keep me, you talking shit. I ain't got time to do that shit.
Yeah.
I tell that closet man got on take him, tie him up in there and put him in some bag.
Mm-hmm.
You get them little sticky thing for your hat.
Oh, okay.
You know, stay out that old closet.
Right.
I told her who that rain come up, say where they were.
Mm-hmm.
Raining night, it slowed up something. Ain't that tape still up there?
Yep. Still good.
Yeah, that's good tape. Goes over there at that dollar store. See it still up there?
Mm-hmm.
I told her shit. I happened to be as I ain't been moved that one. That's why I'm gonna put up the next one. That tape all around that one.
Yep.
Thank you some good tape. Buy one. Every month I buy a crate. Buy one once a month. Next month I just buy them down. They ain't gonna buy shit. Trying to find next group for you something. I want some clean up the date. I have be on praying not to be in.
Yeah.
Take my time flying, so I ain't no good work.
Right.
And him as I be living to see be him. I I'm putting some tape on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I tell Mr. Brown about your screen. He probably got all this shit in his face. I should have got that screen like that when they had. If you did screen for you like that, you mosquito bad as hell over it.
Right.
I don't never see nobody come out this middle road. You must got a lot of shit in there.
Mm.
I'm out. This guy right here, he painted his road.
Yeah.
I don't never see nobody until he come on there. He got a car down right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alone yourself this morning.
Yeah.
I've been cleaning up the key, put some little cat meat on there. She looking stupid. I'm gonna lock her down, looking stupid. Right in the room, she looking. We don't get away from the jail lockdown.
Mm-mm.
I know you tried to get out yesterday.
Right.
Cleaned up in the morning, looking stupid.
Yeah. Salakia for that long pause. I was talking to my OG. But back to what I was saying, continuing on with the reading. It says China-U.S. relations are experiencing increasing level of tensions due to the spy balloon scandal. A Chinese high-altitude balloon crossed over the continental U.S. in late January and early February. Beijing assured it was a weather aircraft veering off course, while the Pentagon claimed it was part of a vast surveillance network of airships and shot it down. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken canceled his planned trip to China, while Beijing accusing Washington of hysteria and overreaction. And this is a book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. And it, Salakia, go to the other one. And this is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. And it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. Mark 13:8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines and trouble. These are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because these are increasing of these things, going to continue to increase, of the wars and rumors of wars. And the nation shall rise against nation. As you see right here, it says China's military put on high alert, because you got the tensions between Beijing and Washington, and China versus the United States over United States being unofficial allies in military and security assistance in the allegiance with Taiwan over the Taiwan Strait. So, that shows you the tensions are definitely stirring up even more and more. So, especially in that region near the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait, as you have continued military presence in that region to protect and continue strengthening allies with Taiwan near the Taiwan Strait, as you have Chinese military presence there as well too. So both nations monitoring one another. The United States, Taiwan, Taiwan is doing that against China, United States doing that against China, and then China doing that against the United States and Taiwan as well too. So that shows you increasing tensions near the South China Sea and right along the Taiwan Strait as well too. So in the latter days, you're gonna continue to hear wars and rumors of wars increasing between these nations. Because the hostility is just gonna increase more and more and more. The relations between China and the United States is gonna continue to heat up more and more and more. Especially on this current situation over the South China Sea near the Taiwan Strait as well too, as the United States continue to assist, be a unofficial ally with Taiwan, and China doesn't like that, because keep in mind, China still has that one China policy. They believe Taiwan is still part of them, even though Taiwan was separate from China back in, I say, 1949, I believe. So, Taiwan look at itself as a sovereign country, in Taiwan Strait, in that region. So now you have the now here in modern days, you have the tensions. This continues to build up between China and the United States over Taiwan. Because they look at it still. They still, United States and Taiwan still looks at a potential invasion of Taiwan near the Taiwan Strait, so that's why these tensions are definitely stirring up. So that's what you call wars and rumors of wars. You hear a rumor of war, and then it's going to become a reality, getting to a closer escalation of a war, So these things are heating up, As this latest news article came out as of February 27, 2023 from RT.com, World News, as it stated, Chinese military put on high alert. So the wars and rumors of wars are heating up. So with that, I hope this sit-down lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom.